Okay. So one day Jesus was in Galilee and it was really crowded. There were all kinds of people around him. They wanted to see him and talk to him. And everybody was crowding around him. And a religious leader, who was a ruler of their synagogue, his name was Jairus, he came up to Jesus. He said, "My daughter is sick. She's dying. Please come and heal her." And so Jesus and his disciples began to follow Jairus back to Jairus' house so that Jesus can heal his daughter. And it's still very crowded and everyone is bumping up against everyone else. And this woman who has been bleeding for 12 years, and so she has been socially and ritually unclean. She can't participate in social events. She can't be a part of religious events. She sees Jesus and she goes, "If I just touch the edge of his garment, I'll be made better." And so that's what she does. She goes and she touches just the edge of his garment, and she knows that she's been healed. Well, Jesus also knows that power has gone out from him. And he says, "Who touched me?" And the disciples think he's a little bit crazy. "What do you mean, who touched you? Do you just see all the people around you? Of course somebody touched you." No. "Who touched me? I know that power went out from me." And so the woman comes up and she's afraid that Jesus will be mad with her. And she says, "I touched you." And she tells him everything that has happened. And he says, "Woman, your faith has made you healed. Go in peace." Well, while Jesus is talking to her, one of Jairus' servants comes up and he says, "Master, your daughter has died. Don't bother Jesus anymore." And Jesus overhears them and he says, "Don't be afraid, but believe." And so Jesus continues on to Jairus' house, and when he gets there, everyone is mourning and weeping already and crying. And he tells them, "Why are you crying? She's not dead. She's only sleeping." These people were pretty good at knowing when somebody was dead, and so they laughed at Jesus. They're like, "Yeah, no, she's dead. We know she's dead." So Jesus sends them all out of the house, and he goes to the little girl, and he says, "Get up, little girl." And she gets up. And her parents are amazed, and Jesus says, "Give her some food." And so they give her some food, and Jesus tells them not to tell anyone else. That's the story.